Hello troopers, how we doing? So, finally finished Stardust Industries DLT-19. Uh, all put together, painted, weathered, and looking averagely okay. I'll never be happy with this one. Anyway, so, as you can see, we'll do a bit more of a close-up on it. Starting at the end with the stock. Then you've got the receiver, whatever it's called. I don't know the name of these weapon things. Then we come along to the barrel, bipod, and that's about it. That's the size of it, my friends. So Stardust Industries. From the start, I was never particularly impressed with this kit. As I've said, what you've got is things like the stock, that's ABS. You've got pieces that are resin, these pieces here, this here. Then you've got this is all MDF wood, obviously. And then you have more resin parts. You've got the sight there, which is partially 3D printed parts, more resin parts. This is a standard plastic bipod. Then you've got barrel, which is your PVC piece of pipe. Then you've got resin at the end here, and more resin, and a printed part for this, for the bipod. More resin parts in the middle here. It's been a journey, this one. Let's just flip it over and we'll have a look at the other side of it now as well. And that's, as you can see, it's been a journey, this one. But yeah, kept me entertained. Done a lot of modifications. I'm not even going to go into half the modifications that I've done because there are numerous ones. The main one is the body here, this wooden piece here, or that was wood. I've shaped it because it was just a block of wood. I've cut bits out, as you can see in there. I sunk bits into it. This resin piece here has been sunk into the side. I've made my own custom parts that were resin parts that looked rubbish. This bit here I've made myself. All the fixings and the screws were inaccurate, so I put all those in. This is a new part that I've made here. Same down here. So let's flip it over again. The bipod, just to make it look right, I had to take a couple of inches out of it, so that's not accurate now. The way the barrel sets up, the holes are cut out wrong. That, like I say, there's so much, but I think I've done a pretty damn good job to get it to where it is now, to looking reasonably good. The last video I done was these T-tracks I had to make myself, because the ones that came with the kit, wrong size. If you put everything as accurate as you can possibly get it, nothing's right. Nothing is quite right in this blaster. It's one of those that yeah, it was okay. It was a fun thing, and it kept me occupied for a while. But unless you want something that's really inaccurate and you're not thinking of joining the 501st, then go for it. It's a bit of fun, and it's kept me busy through this ridiculous lockdown. But it's not the sort of weapon that I would take to convention. It's not the sort of thing I'd take to Comic-Con or something like that. If I kitted up, it would be something that I use like local carnivals or say like kids parties or whatever. It's that sort of thing, because there would be too many people that would rip the crap out of it if you took it to a con. So on the whole, there's a million billion people out there making these things. Depending on what you want to pay, most of them are above the 200 quid mark if you want one fully made. This was 130, which I still think is a ridiculous amount of money to pay for these things. It's just gone stupid of late, what people are charging for bits of plastic and wood that you stick together. But it is what it is. Anyway, Stardust Industries DLT-19. If you want something that's not particularly accurate, go for it. Failing that, make your own decision. This is the work that I done, and it's okay. It's okay in my book. It's okay. But then I have Star Wars OCD, so what can I say? Anyway, you take it easy now, troopers. Thank you now. Bye.